Sony is dusting off its shoulders from last year's smartwatch bust, which failed to impress, and it's at it again, unveiling the Sony Smartwatch 2. Made for Android operating systems, the second generation has quite a few upgrades from its predecessor, most notably water resistance and near-field communication, which makes linking gadgets simple. Sony was one of the first companies to come out with the smartwatch, and perhaps that speed could be the root of its sloppy outcome. Gizmodo called the last model the worst thing Sony has ever made. While it did have the most important feature of a watch, telling time, its occasional failure to respond or load data apparently made them want to, quote, bite their arms off. Well then, with this latest generation of smartwatches, Sony supposedly worked hard to prevent those issues. So let's break down what else we can expect. Round 2 has a bigger screen with higher resolution. It's also supposed to be easier to read in the sunlight. The battery life is expected to be much longer, and it's more attractive than the first with an aluminum body and stainless steel wristband. It will also work with a wider range of Android phones, making it easier to answer calls, take pictures, and control presentations, all by just touching your wrist. Also, unlike the old version, the 2 allows you to read previous downloads without having to connect to your phone. In a statement, Sony said, "We have over 200 unique apps dedicated to Sony Smartwatch with over 1 million downloads to date, and we are continuing to work with our strong developer network to deliver ever more compelling smartwatch experiences." And of course, round 2 will still have the more basic features, Facebook and Twitter updates, caller ID and calendar entries. Sony Smartwatch is expected to hit stores worldwide in September. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey.